What is up, you guys? This is your boy Andy Matrix. Today we're gonna talk about Nintendo Switch, the Nintendo company, and I have some pretty sweet news. And people wonder, like, how come Nintendo has not released a new console? I mean, we got the Nintendo Switch OLED, but it's basically the Nintendo Switch with a better screen. Okay, that's what the Nintendo Switch OLED is, in a kickstand and a couple of other features. But it's pretty much the same console, right? So we got Sony with the PlayStation 5, Xbox with the PlayStation Series X or whatever. But Nintendo Switch, ever since 2017, they really haven't worked on a new console. They haven't worked on a new console at all, actually. Right? Well, I'm gonna explain to you why they haven't released the Nintendo Switch 2 or the Nintendo Switch Part 2 or the next gen console, right? According to VGCharts.com, all right, the Nintendo Switch has surpassed the PlayStation 1, coming in at 102.8 million units sold. Okay, the PlayStation 1 was the best-selling gaming console of the 90s, right? Of the 90s. And by the way, this sales count 102.8 million. This is with the original Nintendo Switch console, the Nintendo Switch Lite, and the Nintendo Switch OLED, because they're basically all the same devices, except, with a little change. A little change, depending on what you like. Now, it got really close to PlayStation 4, which sold over 116 million units, right? Thus far, it was the PlayStation 2 that sold 155 million units worldwide, which is, it's absolutely huge. Sony PlayStation has always been the best-selling console in the world. Xbox still can't catch up to it. So no, Sony's not in trouble just because the Xbox bought Activision Blizzard, guys. So Nintendo knows that there is a demand to play AAA games on a handheld device, okay? AAA games in a handheld device, okay? That's why you have Square Enix putting all their games on the Nintendo Switch. They recently put Kingdom Hearts on the Nintendo Switch because they know they have hundreds of millions of users, of players that will love to play that game on a Nintendo Switch. But you're going to need Wi-Fi to play that shit, which kind of sucks. Anyways, so there's a huge demand to play AAA games on handheld devices, right? Which is why we see companies like Nintendo Switch, copycats, right? Copycats, like the Alienware UFO or the Valve Steam Deck, which basically got their idea from Nintendo Switch, and the Neo, right? They're all basically handheld devices, handheld gaming devices, basically handheld gaming PCs, right? People absolutely love the Nintendo Switch. Heck, I like it better than the PlayStation, but, it's missing some of my favorite titles, which is okay. This is why the Nintendo Switch is not in a hurry, or the Nintendo company is not in a hurry to make a Nintendo Switch 2 or next-gen Nintendo console. They are making a killing with the Nintendo Switch as well as the games that are released for it. Surely they are working on a next-gen console, which is going to be similar to the original Nintendo Switch, just with better computing power, to run a PlayStation 4 level game. So it's probably going to be a bit bulkier, right? But it's still going to be the Nintendo Switch. It's probably going to have the same design. It's just going to feel bigger in your hands, and it's going to have the power to run a PlayStation 4 game, so to speak. It said, but let's say if in the next 3 years, Nintendo still does not release a next-gen console, it won't matter because what they have created is just so good. Also, Nintendo is against censorship, which I'm sure they are aware their Western customers appreciate. Seriously, with all this censorship going around in the world, and since Sony PlayStation, their PlayStation division is no longer Japanese, right? They started censoring games in America and basically, in the West. So people are really happy that there's a company out there that does not censor people, that does not censor their games, right? And that, my friend, is why Nintendo is taking their sweet-ass time making a new console, despite of the fact that Sony and Microsoft already have a new console out there. They don't care. You know, they're basically like the turtle running against the rabbit. You know, the turtle runs slow and steady, but he gets there first. Anyways, that is it for this video. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. I'll see you guys in the next video. This is Andy Matrix. Godspeed.